It's August 19th, 2019. Heading out on a hunt in Alaska for Dall sheep. This will be my second Dall sheep hunt. I did my first one in 2015 in Northwest Territories. I'll be flying from Kansas City to Seattle, then Seattle to Anchorage, and then I'll take a shuttle bus the next morning up to Healy, which is just on the northeast side of that green area there, which is Denali National Park. And then I'll be hunting in the Alaska mountain range. Alaska has two mountain ranges. I'm not exactly sure what part I'll be hunting in, but the outfitter said he'll be taking a small two-seater plane 30 to 45 minutes from the town of Healy, where he lives, to get me to the hunt camp. Once I get to hunt camp, we'll have horses to move us around to different areas that we want to hunt, and then when we see something up in the mountains, we can tie off the horses and head on up. This is a 10-day hunt. I've got 2 travel days on the front and 2 travel days on the back, so I'll be back home on September 1st. August 20th. Got on the shuttle this morning, made it up to Healy about 1 o'clock, and we're at the airport. Got another guy that's from Chicago that's going to be hunting out of the same camp that I'm in, and he's in the plane right now, and the pilot's just getting in there. We're going out, I think, to a camp they call Moody Camp. And then he's going to come back and get me, because with all the gear and food we're taking out, they didn't have room for my stuff, so. August 20th, about 6 o'clock. Got our gun sighted in. Other hunter in camp is Bill from Chicago, and that's Payne. She's the daughter of the outfitter, and she's our cook. This is our kitchen, and there's some bedrooms in there. Bill and I are staying in this bunkhouse, and there is heat in there if we want to start a fire. This is a tack room. This is their cache to put the food up above to keep the bears out. Wednesday the 21st. Getting ready to head out for 4 to 5 days. A little bit of rain this morning, but it's going to clear off, it looks like. We're heading downstream. Maybe 15, 20 miles. Day one, about 5 o'clock. And we've been riding all day. And we saw quite a few, we saw probably between 75 and 100 ewes and lambs. And we just found 4 rams, maybe 5. There's kind of hard to show you here, but it's up in there on the side of that mountain. And we're going to go get a little bit closer so we can take a look at them, see if it's legal. Saturday the 24th, 4th day of the hunt. We stayed in base camp last night, which is Wood River. And the camp is located right down in there. Little tin roof you might be able to see. And we climbed up here this morning. It's about 11:30 now. It took us 3.5 hours to get up here. The last 3 days we were down this way about 25 miles. The other hunter in camp, Bill Bailey from Chicago, was hunting with Joe and Cody. They took a ram up this way. I'm not exactly sure, but somewhere up here. And so he's gone home already. By the time we got back to camp last night, he was home. That is Connor there. And Connor takes care of the horses, and this is Parker, my guide. And we're up here looking across at a valley, big bowl, and I'm going to switch over and film over there. There's about 35 lambs and ewes. Haven't located any rams yet. Okay, we're in the bowl here. You see those little white dots down there? Still up here on the mountain. Day 4. It's about 1 o'clock. We just ate our lunch. Mountain house meals. We'll have some coffee here in a little bit. And this is looking over downriver from the Wood River Valley here. Behind me is my guide and wrangler looking down in that bowl where the 35 lambs and ewes are. There's camp down there. So we walked up here this morning. It's pretty steep, as you can tell. Took us 3.5 hours, but my guide said that he brought a 15-year-old kid up here to hunt. It took him 7 hours, so I don't feel so bad. It's Sunday, the 5th day of the hunt. Probably about 8 o'clock. We're getting the horses ready. Taking three pack horses today. Day number 5, heading upriver, the Wood River. Gonna ride about 15-20 miles maybe. Set up the spike camp. Well, still on day 5, about 11 o'clock now. We're up, maybe 6 or 7 miles up Wood River. Stopped here to do a little spotting. Got the horses back here. And we saw 4 rams up this way. But none of them are full curl, so none of them are legal. So we're going to continue going up the Wood River, and there's a lodge that was built several years ago up there that's pretty nice. And we'll stop and look at it maybe, and then go on past there to camp tonight. Well, it's still day 5, 5 p.m. We've reached the spot where we're going to camp, not too far from a glacier. And we're going to do some looking around tonight. And we'll probably stay in this campground, I'm thinking 2 or 3 nights, unless we don't see anything, and then we'll probably move back halfway. We went about 15 miles today on the horses. So. Day 6, Monday, and it's about 9:30. We got up about 6:30. We slept in a little bit because it was raining. Our camp is across the river down there, and we walked up into that valley last night after dinner. Didn't see anything, so this morning we come up this drainage ditch, followed this creek bed up here, and Connor and I are staying here, and Parker went on up there to get a better view up in the bowl up there. Connor and I have been watching. There's one group of 3 and one group of 4 sheep up there. They're so far away we can't tell if they've got horns because we don't have the spotting scope with us. So we'll wait till Parker gets back and see if there's something up there we want to go on up there. Tuesday the 27th, 7th day of my hunt. We're up here in Wood River Glacier. This is where the Wood River starts. We were camped down around the corner last night, and we rode our horses up here. and parked them down there, and we saw several rams right down here. They were walking up this cut, so this morning about 7:30, Parker and I started up here to see if we could find those rams. We left Connor down at the camp, and he pulled out camp and moving it down a little bit closer down here for us tonight. It's about 1 o'clock right now, and we're waiting for the wind to die down. It's blowing right up in this cut here, and we're pretty sure they're up over the top here, but we don't want to go up there and get our scent up there, so we're gonna wait and sometime this afternoon head back up there. It's Tuesday, the 7th day of my hunt. Parker and I are still up on the mountain. Our camp is down below. Connor's got all the horses set up at camp. We've decided to stay up here because it took us, 2.5 hours to get up here, so we don't want to have to go down and have to come back up in the morning. And we've got the rams where we want them. They're up in this saddle over the top of this rise here. There's a big bowl. Parker's up there now, keeping an eye on them until dark and see if they stay in one place and bed down. We have a rain fly. We're going to be sleeping in our clothes. We don't have our sleeping bags, so it's going to be a cold night. We'll just be using our packs for a pillow and try to make it through the night. We'll probably get up really early in the morning, maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock, and we've got about an hour hike to get up to where the sheep are, 45 minutes. We want to get up there before they get out of their bed, so we're in position so when they wake up and start to go out to feed, we can pick out one of the rams. There's 3 legal rams. 2 of them are really big and old, probably 10, 11, 12 years old, and hopefully I'll get one of those too. The Wood River Glacier is right behind us here, so we're up on the same level. There's snow all around us, so it's going to be below freezing tonight for sure. Waiting for Parker to come down. He's starting to come down right now, and then we're going to cook a Mountain House meal. It's about 10 o'clock. It'll be after probably 11 by the time we get to bed. It's Wednesday, day number 8, about 6 o'clock. Got a little frost on our rainfly this morning. See, I'm dressed pretty warm. It's still day 8, about 7:30 in the morning, Wednesday. We're waiting to see what these rams and ewes do. Some of the ewes went down in the creek bottom down there, but the rams are way back there. I'll zoom in on them a little bit. Show up in the picture or not. So we're basically just trying to figure out how we're going to get to them. We might have to climb all the way up over the top of this mountain and come in around the backside back here and come down. It's Thursday, 9th day of the hunt. About 6:45. We're getting ready to leave. We're all pretty tired. You can kind of see it from my face. Last 2 nights we've only got 4 or 5 hours sleep. So we've been hunting hard. We're still down here in the Wood River Glacier, right at the headwaters. The guys are getting the horses tied up for the day. We're going to leave them here, getting them watered, and then we're going to head up up this mountain. Not sure if we're gonna go around that peak, I think, and then come in 2 or 3 miles up there. There's a big bowl, kind of like this bowl, but it's surrounded on all 3 sides by high mountains. That's where we saw a good bunch of 7 rams yesterday, 3 of them legal, 2 of them really nice rams. We actually spotted them the evening 4 days ago. In the last 2 days, we've been up there trying to stalk them and get close so we could make a shot. The closest we could get to them yesterday evening was 550 yards. The wind was blowing really strong, crosswind, so I decided not to shoot because that's just too long to shot for that much wind, and just a chance would scare the rams out of the country. So we came on down last night and slept here. The night before, Parker and I stayed up on the mountain. No sleeping bag, no mats, just sleeping on the ground with a tarp over us. Very uncomfortable. Got down below freezing. So last night we got to sleep in our tents. They're actually sleeping under that tarp. And then I have this tent on my own here. So we're going to go up. We might have to stay the night again. It just depends on where the rams are and if we can find them and how close we could get to them. So tomorrow is my last day of the hunt, and we still have at least an 8-hour horse ride to get back to base camp, where I've got some of my stuff, and also where the plane would pick me up to take me into Healy, which is 35 miles away. Up this way. The rams went through here last night, but Parker went over the edge, and they're back in the same bowl that they were in the last 2 days. So we're gonna sneak over the top and see if we can get a shot.
The greatest. The Wayne Gretzky of America.
It's the 9th day of the hunt, about 5 p.m.
Pinned down again.
We got some rams over here that got us, and we got pinned down, and now we're waiting for them to make a move. Hopefully we'll make something happen today. Still day number 9, 6 p.m. Tomorrow's our last day of the hunt. We've located 5 of the 7 rams so far. We're up above them. I can't see them from here. They're down below in that bowl there. One of the 2 biggest in this group. You gotta look at one that's still missing. We think we're gonna stay up here again tonight. We stayed up here the night before last. It's gonna be really cold, but we went down to camp last night. Brought back some extra clothing and sleeping bags to keep warm. So the plan is we're gonna watch where they bed down, and then early in the morning, before light, we're gonna hike down within shooting distance of that bedding area, and then when they wake up and get up in the morning, then we hope to get one. We'll see how that works. Day number 9, about 8:30. The Rams give us the slip, but we're going to wait and have them bed down. And going to get up before light and try to go after them in the morning. Parker's down there making a semi-flat spot for us on this steep slope. And two of us are going to sleep there tonight. And so we'll be right here. Connor just left to go back to the camp and feed the horses. I'm keeping an eye on these rams to kind of see what direction they go and bed down. They're over on that far side over there. Let's see if I can pan down there. See those white dots there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 rams there. So anyway, we'll see if we can make it happen tomorrow. Tomorrow's last day, day number 10. So it's Friday morning, the 10th day of my hunt, the last day, about 7:30 a.m. Parker and I and Connor came up last night. We were up in this area watching these 5 rams, and they ended up bedding over on this side up there above that ridge there in the rocks. So Parker and I slept up there in that ravine. Probably can't see it very well. I guess it would be this one. There was a spot that we put a fly, and it was a cold night. Went to bed about 10:30. Set the alarm for 3 a.m. Got up and had our Mountain House meals and coffee. Headed down, took our time, and we ended up over here on one of these little ridges, so we could see these guys come down 300 yards. Made the shot over here and hit him good. He started to run downhill a little bit, and I hit him again, and then he ran in here, and the second shot, probably the first one was a killing shot, but the second shot did the trick. So we're going to get him caped out, get all the meat off, see if we can pack it out here. Parker's really excited here. So we'll head down the creek when we go, and we've got about 3 miles, go all the way down to the Wood River, turn right another mile to the camp.
Recording.
Okay, it's August 30th, about 8 o'clock. Parker and I have been hunting this ram for 5 days, 4.5 days, and we set up camp last night just over the ridge and decided to get up early. We saw where they bedded down, and got up at 3 a.m., made a stalk, set up for about 2 hours waiting for them to come down the mountain, and 5 rams. This is the double broom one, 12-year-old ram, and this is the 10th day of the hunt, so the last day of the hunt, and we worked pretty hard all week. We rode horses probably 50 miles and probably walked another 35 or 40 before it was all over. So I want to thank Parker and Connor for all the help they did in getting this ram for me. It'll be my second Dall sheep and 5th total sheep. And big thanks to Midnight Sun Outfitters, and also for my wife for patiently waiting home. And thank the good Lord for giving me the strength to do this and the stamina to keep up with Parker. He's got longer legs than I do.
Old ram. Just how we like them. Teeth worn down. 12 years old. Don't get much better than that, buddy.
Yeah, he's lived a long life.
Mm-hmm.
And the 5 days that we hunted this guy, there was another one that was just in the same class as this one. He got away from us, but they gave us the slip several times, and we were patient, and in the end, it all worked out.
What do you say, Lonnie?
What a day. Day 10. Nice and sunny, bright. And we're on our way home. A couple hours we'll be in camp, and then maybe, depending on how we're feeling, we might even head toward base camp.
Right on. Day 10, Wood River Glacier. Lonnie packing out his 12-year-old ram with a full body cape. She's a heavy old some buck. My pack's pretty light though. Lonnie took the big load. Here we go. About a half a mile from camp. A full hunt complete. What do you say, Lonnie?
We're getting close to camp. Just around the corner up here. Get the horses and head back to base camp.
That's the plan. About a 20-mile ride.
20 miles. Boy.
It's not over yet.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Parker, for a great hunt.
It's a pleasure.